saying that it feels right.
Hey guys, welcome back for another Clash Royale video. So in today's video we will be taking a look at some Pekka bridge spam gameplay shared by Eros. He recently hit 12 wins in GC and he was kind enough to share some replays with me, and yeah, I don't think I'll need any further introduction to this deck because it's sort of the classic deck. So I'm pretty sure you guys know this deck by now if you're playing this long. Even if you're just starting to play Clash Royale, I'm pretty sure you've seen it already in the YouTubers' videos or maybe Twitch streams. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into the first replay. Oh, by the way, before the video actually starts, I just like to show you guys who Eros is. Eros is this dude with a lot of Chinese letter. I'm not sure how he got those, but yeah, he is an Italian semi-pro or pro, I believe, and he's very good with this deck. I've seen him playing this deck for quite a long time already, so yep, he's pretty good. Yeah, and obviously he's a tournament player. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right into the first replay. Okay, first replay against Cocomav V2. Cocomav V2. He's playing Rojan. The strongest version of Rojan right now. So Rogo cycle at the back and then Fisherman just a tank, then a Batteram at the back because there's no Fisherman in hand, but the opponent plays a Goblin Cage. So the cage is gonna pull the Batteram. Then Magic Archer is cycled at the back, a Bob Barrel cycle from the opponent. Fireball comes down for the Magic Archer, and then a Bandit to dash onto the Brawler. And the opponent still has to spend some elixir to deal with it. And the opponent plays a Mother Witch. Okay, the Mother Witch is gonna spawn a peg. Then Royal goes in response. Now Fisherman is played. A Pekka, wow, a very aggressive Pekka by Eros. And now a Cage plus Mega Minion push. Meanwhile, Batteram is going to town on the right hand side. Dark Prince comes down. A Zap comes down for the Pekka and Royal side. And Pekka got 3 shots, 3 big shots, and now E-Wiz for Dark Prince as well as the Barbs to minimize damage. And yeah, just like that, that Pekka, that Pekka for the Fisherman was a very good play. Okay, I think. Now the opponent plays a Rojan. He knows that Eros doesn't have the Pekka in hand right now, so he went in with an aggressive Rojan as well as Fisherman. Okay, it worked out for him a little bit because he actually got a lot of damage, but yeah, I don't think the opponent would do well in a 1-1 situation. So yeah, we'll see. So a Pekka cycle at the back. Now the opponent plays Dark Prince at the back. Plays a Cage anticipating something, Batteram. Now a Fireball value, yeah, it's gonna take it. And an E-Wiz for the Fisherman to finish it. And yeah, the E-Wiz is doing quite a lot of job, killing the Mega Minion as well. Now Pekka's tanked by the Dark Prince. Now a Bob Barrel is played. Pekka at the bridge, anticipating the Rojan. And he zapped. Oh, unfortunately he missed the Fisherman, but yeah, the fireball wouldn't do enough. So lucky for Eros there, or else he would have worked a little bit harder for his meal. But overall, a very nice first game. Yeah, it was basically decided in the first push when Eros played that Pekka. Okay, next game against Coffin. He's playing Giant Sparky. Okay, Bandit cycle at the back. Normally they would cycle Bandit or Royal Ghost at the back because that's one of the safest play. Now a Magic Archer at the back. Everyone's bringing Fireball, so yeah, you kind of have to get used to that. But Bandit is actually getting to get a lot of damage in. Yeah, almost 1,000 damage. Now Sparky's played, so Roy goes at the bridge just to pressure a little bit. Now a Fisherman's played towards the left lane, so if Eros decides to play Pekka at the bridge, he would get pulled by the Fisherman. Now a Giant in front. Ooh, a delayed E-Wiz, which was pretty nice. But the Pekka is gonna get pulled by the Fisherman, and the Giant got a lot of damage in. Zap comes down to reset the charge, and Eros still has a healthy Pekka coming down the lane, as well as a Magic Archer on the right lane. A Bomber to kinda deal with both of them, but Magic Archer still got a shot. So Coffin has a slight damage advantage, but Eros has more damage on the right hand side. So yeah, Batterum is pulled by the Fisherman. Now Sparky will finish off the Bobs. And then pretty sure, yeah, the opponent will go in with a Giant once again. Now the Pekka will tank for the... oh no, the Fisherman is locked onto the tower, so he's gonna play an E-Wiz, and then... okay, he's gonna let it go. Okay. A Zap comes down to preserve the health of Rogos. Rogos went invisible, but yeah, that Zap was a pretty good play. A Fireball comes down for the Magic Archer. And now a Battle Ram is played on the right hand side. So it's gonna try to go in on both lanes, with a Rogos embedded on the left lane and a Battle Ram on the right lane. Magic Archer for the Fisherman. Now a Bandit dashes onto the tower, and E-Wiz comes down from the opponent, but that wouldn't be enough. So the opponent, of course, will try to take down right tower. Giant is played. Now Pekka, I believe. Yep. Fireball Zap onto the E-Wiz, but Pekka's tank enough to take off the Giant. And now there's only 15 seconds left for the opponent. The opponent plays a Desperate Bomber as well as Fisherman, but yeah, that won't work. No 9 seconds left. The Bobs and the E-Wiz will do a good job. Fireball comes down though, but yeah, there's unfortunately no time for the opponent. Coffin it is. So yeah, very nice game. Okay, third game against Victor X DO3. He's playing Valkyrie, Mortar, Miner, Control. Okay, Bandit as well as Magic Archer cycle at the back. Now, yeah, the opponent just cycling stuff and then fireballs onto Magic Archer, probably, yes. And now the Battle Ram to kite. Wait, I feel like I've seen this before, like, Battle Ram kiting the Valkyrie. Not sure if it's deja vu or what, but yeah, the Battle Ram get answered by the mortar. And now Eros just played a Pekka because he's up elixir. He's up like 3 elixir, so yeah, it's a very good time to Pekka right now for him. And then Erogos is played anticipating the spears, and the spears actually came down. His Zap for the spears, and the fireball comes down for everything. The E-Wiz, the Rogos, as well as the Pekka. Now a defensive miner from the opponent. So the opponent actually is defending quite well against Eros' push. So the opponent had mortar selected in his hands, just in case if Eros wants to go in with a battle ram or something. The opponent mortars opposite lane. Eros plays a battle ram going onto the right hand side. Musketeers played spears for the Rogos. Chip away. And then Zap comes down for the spears and the Valkyrie for the magic archers. So the opponent still has a healthy magic Valkyrie on the field. Bandit is played. Lock comes down for the bandit. Okay, that bandit won't dash onto the tower. The opponent plays a miner onto the left hand side. So Eros played a late E-Wiz because he thought the opponent might went in with a prediction fireball, and now he just plays a Pekka at the back. Rogue goes for the spears once again. A miner is played, and then a very far bandit dashes onto the miner, and then the battle ram on the left lane. So spears to tank for the Pekka to allow the musketeer to deal a little bit more damage, but a magic archer in the middle will do a lot of job. Defensive miner comes down once again from the opponent, and now Ben dashes onto the musketeer and the Valkyrie's played. So far the opponent is defending quite well. Now Eros just plays another Pekka once again at the back, but not too behind. Now the battle ram tanks for the spears, and mortar is set up once again to defend. Musketeer to DPS down Pekka. Fireball for the magic archer. And the Rogos actually will bypass everything and go to the tower. So that's really good for Eros. Now a Valkyrie has to be played. The bandit is going to get 2 shots. Yep. It's going to get 2 shots, and the Rogos actually did a lot of damage onto the heaven side. And now Eros is on the lead. And an Ewis for the miner. He didn't play right on top because he doesn't want the opponent to go in with something like a prediction fireball. And the magic archer once again in the middle to chip away at the mortar. Now a battle ram will connect onto the tower, and bandit will get answered by the musketeer, and then the magic archer will still survive and then deal some damage. Pack up is played in the middle. And a rogue was anticipating miner. Ewis is played to try to DPS down the musketeer. Magic archer is down to looking for some geometry, but unfortunately he didn't get it. Man, the Ewis is still surviving and doing a lot of damage. Pack up for the miner. So there's 20 seconds left. Anything can still happen to both sides. Mortar will pull both of the units, the battle ram as well as the ghost. Now a lock cycle from the opponent, and then fireball comes down for the E-Spirit. And bandit actually locked onto the tower. Zep comes down for the spears, and magic archer is locking onto the tower. Lock and fireball on 2 seconds left, and yeah, there's nothing the opponent can do because there's a Pekka on the left lane. He still has to defend it. And yeah, Eros makes a comeback. Yeah. Okay, 4th game against Aquarius. He's playing Golem clone. He's flexing his GT emote. Golem first play. Well, surprise, surprise, it's Golem. That's what Golem players do. But lucky for Eros, he does have Pekka in rotation. So yeah, against clone poison would be preferred, but Eros has fireball because fireball is more it's better in this meta right now. The opponent just clones because yeah, the opponent knows Eros is playing Pekka Bridge Spam, and Pekka Bridge Spam doesn't have poison right now, so yeah, that clone was a nice play. The opponent got a lot of damage in, and yeah, just like that, the opponent is up like what, 1300 damage. The opponent will probably just go in with another golem once again at the back. Yeah, that's what golem players do. They golem at the back and then put everything behind the golem, just clone, and then hold on to the arrows if there's anything they want to arrow, and then yeah, that's basically how they win every single game. So now a magic archer is played. Yeah, the baby dragon and the bats will try to DPS down. So the 5 actually hit 2 of the clones, or maybe 3, not too sure. And then the Pekka will finish off all the bats, and then Ewis comes down for the remaining bats. I mean, the Pekka will finish off the Night Witch, and then Ewis comes down for the bats. So Eros isn't too behind yet. He's only down like 800 damage, and Golem Clone players doesn't have a big spell, so of course he'll still try. A rogue goes to pressure opposite lane. A battle ram comes down, and a Zep is prepared for anything he played because the opponent doesn't have much in his hands right now. Okay, the opponent will just let the lumberjack do his work. Then a magic archer comes down once again, Eros as well. So yeah, that bats played by the opponent, I don't think. Okay, it actually forced out his zap, so I'm not too sure of that play. Overall, Eros defended quite well there. He used everything basically. Now the opponent can play a lumberjack as well as Skarmy, but unfortunately for the opponent, the veteran actually locked onto a tower, and then Magic Archer is getting some geometry in, and yeah, another shot by Magic Archer, and yeah, that's basically GG. When I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah, Eros just won the game. Basically, it's from that defense, that last defense by Eros. Okay, last game against Fares Tarbet. Or Fares Tarbet. I'm not too sure. He's playing a weird deck. He's playing Pekka RG. Triple spell as well, if that makes sense. So Bandit cycle at the back once again, like any Pekka player would do. Now, obviously Fares probably knows Eros is playing Pekka Bridge Spam, so he went in with a Pekka. There's a saying that if you're playing Pekka against Pekka, the person who goes Pekka first will have a better lead. That's what they said. I'm not too sure. So an RG is played, and so he knew that Eros will go in with something like Pekka on the right and on the left lane. So he played an RG, and now he has guards in response. But the guards, of course, will get answered by the Zap, and yeah, the Pekka will take down the tower, obviously. Now the opponent still has to deal with everything that's on the right lane, Batterum as well as the Magic Archer. And the Pekka is played, unfortunately, that's too late, and the Magic Archer will get some geometry shots in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And just like that, the opponent is down quite a lot of damage, and yeah, it's gonna be a quick game, I believe. Now an E-Wiz to pull the Pekka to minimize the damage onto King Tower. Okay, Eros is not giving any chances to the opponent. Now Bats is played, and the guards are played for a Bandit as well as the E-Wiz. Now just cycling Magic Archer at the back. Now the opponent doesn't have much elixir, but of course Eros doesn't. I don't think he counts elixir all that often, so a Royal Ghost Seal has to be responded. To. Butt Barrel comes down, and yeah, Eros is playing this very, very calmly. Pekka for the Bandit, and then E-Wiz will, of course, stun the Inferno D. The Bats comes down, so it's not even bothering to zap the Bats as well as the Inferno D. Magic Archer will clean up everything, and then Pekka for Pekka. E-Wiz comes down once again, and a Batteram on the right lane and a Bandit on the left lane. Yeah, the opponent doesn't have ground units right now. Bandit will get a lot of shots in, and yeah, that's basically GG. So yeah, about that Pekka play on the left lane and then followed by the RG on the right lane. I don't think that was the best play for Fares. So yeah, Eros just took the dub. 3 crown, yeah. By the way, that was the 12th win, if you're wondering. So yeah, once again, this is the Pekka Bridge Band deck, and yeah, that's basically it. Eros does have a Twitter and Instagram as well as Telegram and Facebook. So if you guys want to follow him, I will link everything on in the description, and you guys could check him out. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I will see you in the next one. See ya.